Coming up, we have your January 2024 high-rise market update.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Christina.
And we are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors.
And today we have your January 2024 high-rise market update. And stick around to the end because we're going to talk a little bit about some new exciting projects that are happening in the high-rise world. All right, let's get right into the numbers. So first we'll go to the median sales price, which was $419,000, which is up 8.9% from this time last month and down 5.8% from this time last year.
Oh, interesting. So the median sales price is down a little bit year over year. How about the average?
Average is $580,000, which is up 9.5% from this time last month and down 0.1% from this time last year.
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot. I mean, the average and median sales price, they vary pretty greatly. So I mean, it sounds like things stayed pretty stagnant price-wise. Is that what you've been seeing?
Yeah, definitely. I think the December was pretty busy actually, compared to not busy like for any other time of the year, but compared to other Decembers, it was pretty busy. So I think that's part of what helped keep it kind of the same, where we usually see a little bit more of a drop.
Yeah, good point.
So closed, we had 68 closings last month, and that is up 9.7% from this time last month and up 33.3% from this time last year. But it's actually down 20%. This year, we're down 20% from the previous year, from all of,
so total closings 2023 were down from total closings in 2022, which actually tracks like almost exactly where we are in like the single family home market as well. We're down 18% in that market. So very similar, but like you said, I mean, we closed out December with a very strong month. So that looks great going into next year.
Yes, definitely. So pending, we have 62 pending. So that's down 20.5% from this time last month, and it's up 6.9% from this time last year.
Yeah, and that's normal to have pendings down because those were put under contract in December, which generally people aren't shopping as much then.
Right, exactly. Holidays. And then new listings, we have 98 new listings, which is down 4.9% from this time last month, and it's up 48.5% from this time last year.
Wow, how's that affecting inventory?
Inventory, we have 299, which is down 9.4% from this time last month and down 14.6% from this time last year.
Wow, so the inventory is not keeping pace with the demand. Yeah, I think we've been seeing that happen.
Yeah, we have. It's not catching up.
Right.
So speaking of that, months of inventory, we have 5.8. which is down 9.4% from this time last month, and it's down 35.6% from this time last year.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is shrinking. And if you're not familiar, months of inventory is if we kept the same amount of inventory, it didn't add any new product to the market, and we kept selling at the same pace, how quickly would we run out? And 6.8, I mean, for the single family home market, that's a balanced market. But, you know, it was something special like in the high-rise market. That is probably favoring the sellers a little bit, would you think?
So because the inventory is so low, it is a seller's market. I have a lot of clients now that are looking for a specific floor plan or a specific view in a tower, and it's just not available right now, or there's only one left, and so then it could get a little bit competitive that way. But I also do think that a lot of the sellers are not being realistic with what the pricing should be and where the pricing has come down to. So a lot of those units at the moment, not all of them, but there's a majority of them that are overpriced. So when we finally do get an offer accepted, we are getting that accepted under the asking price.
I see.
Yeah.
Why do you think that sellers are listing for too high?
I think that they're starting to anticipate that, the rates are starting to come down. And so I think that part of that, they think that they're be able to get more for it. I think that also it is because the inventory is low. So they will price it that way, but I think at the same time the buyers are not they're okay to like sit down and wait for a second and be like, I want this unit, but I don't want to pay that much for it. That's overpriced. You know,
it's like the sellers don't need to sell, but the buyers don't need to buy.
Exactly. So everybody's just kind of sitting
waiting. That makes
and
sense.
waiting.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we can find somebody who's motivated, then we can make the deals.
Understood.
Yeah. So let's move on to average days on market, which is 52, which is up 23.8% from this time last month, and it's down 28.8% from this time last year. All right. So now we have a little bit of exciting things to talk with you about. So we've got, as we kind of have been mentioning in our previous videos, there's a lot of new construction happening in the high-rise market. And I think we just were talking about it and we found out, or were reminded that the last time there were high-rises built here in Las Vegas was 2008.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So to have all of this new inventory coming is really, really exciting. I mean, think about the difference in interior design and architecture from 2008.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can update the unit's interior, but
yes, but still, and I mean, people do that, but I see so many of these units that look the same as the day that they were built.
Right.
You know, I think it's hard to do renovations inside a high rise. There's a lot of
restrictions.
Restrictions and hoops to jump through. So I just see a lot of them that are all the original, appliances and everything, you know. So this is definitely super exciting.
Yeah, so tell them where the high rises are coming.
Yeah, so we've got the Cello, which is in Symphony Park over by the Smith Center. And then we have the Midtown. It's also downtown near the Arts District. It's over by, what's the name of that hotel? The English Hotel.
The English Hotel.
Yes. And then we've also talked about this before, but the Four Seasons inside MacDonald Highlands. And I think you were just over there, right?
Yeah, I have some updates from that because so now they are saying that it'll be completed by Q1 of 2026.
Oh, wow.
They've sold a bunch already.
Really?
Like the 2 bedrooms are almost sold out.
Oh, wow.
Which is insane because they haven't like officially, I mean, they've opened obviously, but they haven't done like their official marketing and stuff yet. Prices keep going up and up. So right now it's 3.5 million.
Oh, wow.
To get in.
Yeah.
But people are seeing the value. I mean, there's so many of our clients and so many people are moving to Las Vegas for the tax benefits. So they really like the idea of these condos in MacDonald Highlands that have like the Four Seasons concierge, so they can call and be like, hey, I'm coming back into town, can you get my unit ready?
Right.
And it's clean and they've got your fridge stocked and like it's such a neat experience
on a resort.
Right. Yeah, it's like the epitome of luxury for sure.
Living. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's really exciting. And definitely if you want to get in, now's the time, because like you said, those prices are just going to keep going up, especially we see them selling so much. So now's the time.
Yeah, no, really, I think like some of them have gone up almost $1 million already.
Wow.
And now imagine, like I guarantee there's people that have bought there that are just holding to then sell.
Oh yeah.
In a year or two.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And a lot of the people that have bought there as well are actually residents of MacDonald Highlands already.
Oh, okay.
They see the value in it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, super exciting.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. And then I think the other information that I have, a little update, was for Cello Towers, which I made a video on recently, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. But I do have an update on pricing. So the units are going to start in the high 700s and go up to penthouses are in the 4 million plus range.
Yeah, that's great that you can get in for the high 700s.
Yeah.
And that's reasonable.
Definitely. I mean, obviously the unit's going to be a little bit smaller, but to have that the same type of thing. It's not in MacDonald Highlands, so it's not.
It's a different
the
demographic.
Same feel, but it is still going to be luxury living, and to just be, in the heart of downtown with all of those amenities. I think that's a little bit of a difference. In MacDonald Highlands is gorgeous and high-end luxury, guard gated, but there's not really a whole lot to do right there inside that community, right?
I agree.
And there's not a whole, like you have to go out a little bit to, you know, to get to those things. So if being more in the middle of everything is something that you're interested in, this could be that, you know, because it's that luxury, high-end resort lifestyle feeling in the downtown arts district by, you know, the Smith Center and all the restaurants and everything. So,
So really exciting. I mean, when did they project that Cello and Midtown would be, or is it a couple years?
It's a couple of years.
So same. But still, to have these available for you to buy is super exciting.
Oh yeah. And they're starting pre-sales. I believe they just started the pre-sales on both of those. Right. So yeah, it's super exciting.
Now's the time to get in.
Yeah, apparently somebody had a good idea and everybody else jumped on board. Right. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, this month's update on your high-rise market. And if you are interested in high-rises, make sure that you reach out to me. I'm your high-rise expert. I'd be more than happy to schedule a free consultation with you. And all of my information is at our website, thethomasgrouplv.com. And my extension is 4 for Christina. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.